The governor of Gombe has called on Nigerians to pray for the country so that Tinubu will be able to succeed in transforming Nigeria to prosperity. Pray for Nigeria, pray for Tinubu. That is this is coming from a governor of Gombe State. That Nigerians should use this Christmas period to pray for the country. The state to pray for country, this country, the policies that Tinubu has really embarked on, and he said he's not going to go back, that he must continue with those policies, no matter how it affects the people negatively, that he's not going to go back. Is it the same man that he wants Nigerians to pray for? Is that it? Nigerians are suffering. He doesn't care about them. You want them to pray for him. Really? Of course, some of his supporters will tell you that he does not even need the prayers of Nigeria or Nigerians, that he will do whatever he wants to do by himself. And he says that Tinubu is going to reposition Nigeria for prosperity. Really? With all these things going on? They say Sunday will go good. Now from Saturday, now you go Tinu. Say this Sunday will come, it go good. This is contained in a statement on Tuesday by Ismaila Oba Misili, Director General Press Affairs, Gombe State, Gombe Government House, to felicitate with Christians on the occasion of this year's Christmas celebration. Yaya said the Christmas occasion presented an opportunity for Christian faithful to pray for the prosperity and well-being of Nigeria to surmount its economic challenges. The economic challenges that you guys are talking about, it does not affect you people, both governors and the presidents and the their deputies and whatever you want to call them, who are always the corridors of power and whose hands are in the cookie jar. No, the challenges is not for you. You are creating those policies for the challenges to, for the people to be affected with all these challenges. It is not meant for you. You can take all those things. It does not even matter. It is not only on Christmas that you expect people to pray. People say things at any point in time, whether they want to curse, whether they want to pray, whether they want to sing your praises. They don't even need to wait for any particular time, because the suffering that Nigerians are going through is not waiting for anybody. Is it people that are in pain that you want them to pray? He said that Tinubu's administration's policies were aimed at building a resilient and prosperous nation. I call for prayers for the prosperity and well-being of the nation, especially during these challenging economic times. I remind all citizens to remain hopeful and continue to support the renewed hope agenda of President Tinubu, the renewed hope finish with them, which aims to build a resilient and prosperous Nigeria for all. While these times are undeniably tough, I encourage everyone not to lose hope, but to stay optimistic and committed to the vision of a better Nigeria. This is the same optimistic that Nigerians have been told to be right from time immemorial. So why is it that every government will continue to say the same thing, but at the same time they are the ones who are beneficiaries of all the goodies or the dividends of democracy, or the dividends that comes from the country? They are the ones who are benefiting from there. They will do their own turn. It's just like turn by turn. So this is your turn. You still sing the same rhetoric, the same rhetorics that they've been singing from time immemorial. The people who are the helm of affairs are the ones benefiting. You two don't come again. You want Nigerians to believe you? Together we can overcome our challenges and pave the way for a brighter future, he said. Yaya enjoined Christians to embrace the core values of Christmas, which connotes love, peace, and reconciliation, and selflessness, while reflecting on its deeper spiritual significance. As we mark this joyous occasion, I urge everyone to emulate the virtues of love, sacrifice, and compassion demonstrated by Jesus Christ. Let us use this period to promote unity, understanding, and cooperation among ourselves, which are essential for building a harmonious and progressive society, he said. The governor also urged the people to sustain the bond of brotherhood and communal support, emphasizing the need for continued peace and stability in the state. He reiterated his administration's commitment towards advancing development across all sectors aimed at improving the quality of life for all, while wishing Christians a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Yaya urged them to celebrate responsibly and in the spirit of the season. We hear you. We hear you. Yes, from bad to worse. Someone say waka there. Can't you reposition Gombe state first before the entire country? Nigeria has already transformed the poverty and not prosperity. Presidency have tried bringing poverty and hunger, suffering to Nigeria. Only God though can save us, not Tinubu, nor governors. God is not coming to save you because it's not God that instituted all these policies. How do you expect them to pray? You think it is by cheap talk? We only have a president, not a leader. What has he done, or what is he doing differently that will reposition the country? You politicians talk like you use your behind to think. Why won't you say that all of you are taking Nigerians for granted? Continue. God is in control, not you people. But remember, one day, one day go be one day. You said same during Buhari's regime. Like, no be say I talk. No be, e don tey wey e start. Na the gimmicks. When some people tell you say the country say na 419, I say na scam, you still say that they carry the talk. The same strategy, but na there. They go tell you the same thing. They go say you have to be patient now. They go, before you know, if you can't they put on to them, they say after all, it has been spoiled before. The country has been destroyed. That they are trying to make it work. That's what you hear. It is foolishness praying for impossibility. Governor Yaya, it is like you tell primary school pupils to study hard for their jam. That is tantamount to tempting God. The only solution is to resign from that seat. If he doesn't know anything, or he doesn't even know anything. Now, wow. Story for the gods. Even if Mr. President rule Nigeria for 10 years, he can never achieve anything. They will tell you that the problem of 50 years, you want him to just to eradicate it within 10 years. That is what you are going to be hearing. That it has, that the ruin has been for a very long time. So you just want it within 10 years. That's the same thing they're going to tell you. I beg you. So guys, let's hear your opinion and I'll take on this. Thank you.